As per Hinduism, there are four yugas into which the lifetime of the universe is divided. These yugas represent the four stages of human civilization, from the most pure and enlightened to the most corrupt and ignorant. Each yuga lasts for a different duration, with Satya Yuga being the longest and Kali being the shortest. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. It is believed that in every yuga Lord Vishnu takes avatars in this world when there is a mishap between the understanding and performing of dharma and establishing the same. Four yugas in chronological order are the Satya Yuga, the Treta Yuga, the Dwapara Yuga, and the Kali Yuga. The Yuga cycle is the cycle on which the universe revolves. With this chronology, the length of the Yuga cycle decreases 25% with every Yuga. Therefore, the proportion comes to 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1. So to state, the Satya Yuga is the longest with 1,728,000 years, that is 4,800 divine years. Then comes the Treta Yuga with 1,296,000, that is 3,600 divine years, followed by the Dwapara Yuga with 864,000, that is 2,400 divine years, and the last Kali Yuga with 432,000, that is 1,200 divine years. Each yuga is divided into four periods. The main period of the yuga is the yuga proper, which is preceded by yuga sandhya, that is dawn. The yuga sandhyams, the dusk is followed by the dawn of the era, with each twilight lasting for 1/10 of the primary period. It is understood that each of the four yugas is linked with one of the four universal powers of Maya. Satya Yuga. It is the first of the Yuga cycle in the Hinduism religion, preceded by Kali and followed by Treta. This Yuga is calculated to be the longest of all four Yugas. This Yuga was the stage of truth and humanity. The work followed in this Yuga was the purest form of its own. Satya Yuga or the Krita Yuga is also known as the Golden Age. It means the age of truth or sincerity, also abbreviated as Satya Yuga. This Yuga out of the four holds the most significance. It had knowledge, penance, and meditation. It had all the pillars of Dharma present in totality. Dharma, represented in the form of a bull, had four legs in this Yuga. Lord Vishnu took the incarnation of Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, and Narsimha in this Yuga. It is believed that the average human lifespan in this era began with 100,000 years and then with a gradual decrease to 10,000 years. Human life in this era would not fall ill. Treta Yuga. It is the second of the four yugas, also known as the Silver Age. It is preceded by Satya Yuga and followed by the Dwapara Yuga. In Sanskrit, Treta means a collection of three things. So in this yuga, people experienced three avatars of Vishnu, being the fifth, sixth, and seventh. In Treta Yuga, Vishnu is incarnated as Vaman, Parshuram, and Ram progressively. This yuga experienced the essential factors of livelihood, mining, and agriculture. The average human lifespan was decreased to 1,000 to 10,000 years. Despite the seemingly adverse effects, this yuga was also a source of knowledge of universal magnetism, which helped humans comprehend the forces of matter and the true nature of the universe. One of the two major Sanskrit epics, Ramayana, is in the Treta Yuga, in which Ram was the avatar of Lord Vishnu. Dwapara Yuga. The third yuga, also known as the Bronze Age, in the time stage is known as Dwapara Yuga, which means two pair or after two. In this era, humankind was tainted with dark and evil qualities. They weren't as strong as their ancestors. Diseases were widespread. It was in this yuga that Krishna Dwayapayan, also known as Ved bifurcated the Veds into four parts: the Riga Ved, the Sama Ved, the Yajur Ved, and the Atharva Ved. It was the Dwapara Yuga that encountered the greatest war of all time, the Mahabharata, which took place between the Kauravas and the Pandavas at the battlefield of Kurukshetra and lasted for 18 days. Kali Yuga. The fourth Yuga, also known as the Iron Age, is the worst of the four Yugas. It is preceded by Dwapara Yuga and followed by the next and the new cycle, Satya Yuga. Kali Yuga is the present age of time in which we currently are living, and it is said in the Shastras and Vedas that Kali Yuga is full of conflicts and sins. The average human lifespan is 100. Kali in Sanskrit means discord, quarrel, contention, or strife.